Welcome everyone. We have a beautiful fall day and I am glad to be outside working. And today in this video we are going to make our first attempt at a cedar 4x4. I have this guy already set up and ready to mill. I think I do have to swap out to the 25-inch bar for the saw, and I went through and actually strapped this log down to the table. Because it's smaller than the white oaks I've been doing, these smaller logs move around a little bit. I have modified my rails as well and hopefully keep them a little bit tighter so we can make this pretty uniform. I hope you enjoy the video, and beautiful day outside, and I hope your weather's as good as ours. Now I'm learning real quick on the green logs that the tree sap, I mean that's better than glue. I've covered up 2 pair of gloves, pretty much every other tool I've touched. I will say it's worth it though. I am really enjoying the new saw, and I did buy this 25-inch bar for the milling that we had planned, and I managed to keep the 20-inch bar for the firewood. So far the system's worked well. And chainsaw milling is tough on a chain. We are cutting across the grain and it will dull pretty quick. And that's why I'm keeping them separated. It makes something a little easier. The extra teeth on the 25-inch chain helps also. Don't have to sharpen quite as often. There we go. Like I said, I've got enough tree sap, I could have glued this bar back on here. Going to get us close. You wouldn't think about it making a saw nose heavy, but this is where we started, and it really does make a difference on the saw as far as reach. So I'm going to get this stuck in the mill and we should be able to start cutting the top off of this thing. We just are going to have enough. You can see probably how close that is. We're going to drop down from this point another 4 1/4. So we're going to have a little bit of red in it, but it is close. will say, putting these blocks in and strapping this down to the table itself, this smaller log didn't move around. That worked really well. Let me get a pair of gloves on. There ain't no sense in getting covered up again. And the saw went right through this thing. Yeah, look at that. Yeah. One little notch right there. That's pretty smooth. Except for that guy right there. And I think that ended up when I put my shim in, because we was already sagging down in the back. Yeah. Roll this over. And I am going to have to do that all again. And now we are definitely solid since we have a flat edge to work with. Side number 2, guys. Number 3, guys. Well, that'd almost make a nice one by there. Now we're getting there. Look at that. It's going to be a lot more stable this time too. It's going to be sitting down flat. All right. See if we can finish her up. we got it done in 1 tank of fuel. Let's see how we have done. That saw has no trouble going through green cedar. Alright, there's our slab. That is some beautiful wood. And I think we've made ourselves a 4x4. Look at that. A little longer than 8 feet. I want to square up the ends. Wow. It's all smooth. Wonderful knots in this thing. That looks awesome, guys. That looks awesome. We've dealt with that tree sap too. Wow. Our first 4x4. The chainsaw mill, specifically because it's portable, works really good. Now, it's still a lot of work. I'm not saying that. By the time you've got the tree down, you get to the mill aspects of it, get everything kind of squared up. It's a lot of work. But in my opinion, when you have things like this, that makes it worth it. It is getting dark. I hope you enjoyed the video. This was a lot of fun. I actually enjoyed this. The new rail system worked a lot better, a lot more stable for these smaller logs. So I think we've done a good job here tonight, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Get all these tools picked up before I can't see them. I'll find a way to get this tree sap off my hands. We'll definitely find something to use that on. And we didn't miss our marks by much. That looks fantastic.